Welcome to another episode of Good Cooking. And for this summer recipe, we're doing a chicken salad sandwich. First things first, folks, we gotta grill up our chicken. I use cutlets. I like cutlets. They're nice and thin. You want your grill preheated to about 450. And as you can see here, Benny boy, I got them seasoned up because that's the key to everything is good seasoning. So we got a little salt, a little pepper, and a little garlic powder on both sides, and a little bit of olive oil. So now that we got our grill piping hot, let's get these babies on, Ben. Nice, nice, and nice. Ben, if you walked into a deli and they had 3 salads, we got our tuna salad, we got egg salad, and we got our chicken salad. What are we going with? What's our first, what are we going with?
Chicken.
Chicken.
I like egg salad more usually, but it's a little dicey.
What does that mean?
Chicken salad is more dependable.
Okay.
Egg salad can get a little squirrely sometimes.
Okay, and what kind of bread are we choosing?
I love sourdough.
A nice sourdough. We're not doing that today. You know, when I was a kid, my mom used to pick me up after school and then we would go to my grandmother's house, but there was this deli that had amazing tuna salad and she'd get it for me, a little cup of it every day. And we would go to my grandmother's house, I had my little tuna cup and I would hang there and build card houses with my grandmother. And you know, I had lunch at school and then I came home, I had another lunch and then I had dinner, and that's why I have titties.
Yes.
But that's neither here nor there. Easton's changing that for me. Shout out to Easton, great personal trainer. If you're looking to get trained, he's not doing anything for me. But let's give it a flipperoo, Benny. Nice, see how it comes right off the grill? Look at the grill mark. Benny boy, come on. Those are the grill marks that we're talking about right there. It's time to do a little advertisement. You see these Christmas lights on the tree here, Ben? I know it's the daytime, but they're still lit. These are in our Amazon shop.
Really?
Yes, they are. And as you notice, they are red, white, and blue because dun, 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 it's almost the 4th of July. Ben's gonna yell at me because it's gonna be coming out way after the 4th of July. Amazon store, everything. Pyrex bowls, cutting board, Christmas lights, Ben shoes, all on the Amazon shop. Nice. See, and they got that little bounce, Benny?
I don't know what that means.
Done. It's not jelly-like. This guy's done. Now, once you grilled up your chicken and it's done, you know, take it off the grill, and I suggest you let it cool off maybe about 25 minutes because you don't want to make your chicken salad immediately with warm chicken and then throw your mayonnaise in there because then it gets very, you know, runny. Actually, what I have done for the purposes of this show, Ben, because you always tell me I am unprepared, I actually decided, you always tell me I'm unprepared, you always say, hey, get it together. So I did, and I made one ahead of time that's been setting in the fridge for about 5-6 hours. And you want it to stay in the fridge because it absorbs all of that nice flavor, it sets really nice, and our sandwich is gonna be phenomenal. However, let's get cutting these things up. So we're gonna cut it like this. See, I'm gonna cut it in just nice thin strips, Benny, and then turn it. And we're gonna do like this, nice little pieces. Because I don't like any of big chunks in the chicken salad. Would you like me to feed the crew?
I wouldn't hate it.
Take that off the fork. I'm gonna have a piece with you. Now I'm gonna take my little dough cutter here. Greatest tool, by the way. So good because it's so easy. Just like that. And then we repeat.
Did you make chicken this way for any other kind of dishes?
You know, you can actually make it this way for tacos. You season it a different way. And also too, this is a great way to have salads. Would you like me to feed the crew again?
I mean, if you're gonna do it,
Yes, I am.
No.
Take that one, baby. And again, buy nice chicken, guys. This is organic chicken from the LA Farmers Market. My people at Huntington Meats, they always take care of me, and you can taste the quality. Oh, loose chicken.
Is that what you call your schwanz?
Come on, Ben, what the hell? It's supposed to be a nice show. We're doing this lowbrow humor. All right, so I got a shallot here. You see that nice shallot there, Benny? I'm gonna cut it like this, and I'm just gonna, very nicely, get our little dough cutter here. Whoop, right in there. Now, got our celery. Look at this, Ben. You a big fan of celery?
Love celery.
Lindsay hates it, so we're gonna put extra in. I got about 2 pounds of chicken, so we're gonna do about 3 stalks here. I like to cut off this bottom here. I also like to cut the top. And then what I'm gonna do is I go right down the middle. So here, I'm just gonna go, see how finely, I want them nice and thin.
You like celery?
Love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Doesn't look like it.
I love it. Shot to the heart. Oh, that one hurt, Ben. Now I got my mayo. Throw that right in. And I got a little Dijon mustard, Benny. My favorite Dijon is from, believe it or not, Trader Joe's, because the thing is so spicy. You take a spoonful of this and you got a cold, cured. You're gonna be so happy. So here we go, we got the Dijon. Now, let me bring this over to you, and you're just gonna mix. Just incorporate it all in there. Ben, let's salt and pepper this little baby up. We're gonna take a little pinch of salt, and then sprinkle a little black pepper in there, and just mix away. And you know what? Lindsay was nice enough to bring us out these very nice spoons that were intended for something else. But for now, they're gonna be our little taste testers. So let's see where we're at.
Dynamite.
Time for us to make a sandwich, Ben. All right, so let's cut these bad boys open. I'm gonna be very gentle. Get a serrated knife. You don't wanna, look how nice and airy that is. Oh my God. Look at this little strand, this is for you and I. Ooh. This is like body of Christ. Let it melt on the tongue. So what I'm gonna do, Benny, slightly warm them.
How do you feel about people who call it croissant?
I'm not French, and I live in California. So I can't, you know, who am I to argue?
How do you feel if my English father said like that?
Well, you know what, once you're European though.
So you wouldn't react
no.
if you were at a hotel and he went, I'm gonna go down for some yogurt and a croissant.
No, I would not, Ben. I would totally respect him for saying that. I actually hate Americans when they actually try and say stuff like that. It's like when people who are of Mexican descent go to a Mexican restaurant but don't speak any Spanish whatsoever, but they gotta go, hey, what's okay, relax. Everybody needs to relax, okay? Just talk to the waiter normally. I've had enough. I gotta check my croissant. That's good, good. I just want it lightly, not too much. Now that you got your croissant all toasted up, you got your chicken salad, which has been sitting in the fridge. Put it right on that, like so. I like it the simple, nice, fresh, crisp. We'll overload it with a little chicken here. Look at this, huh? Get it nice and stacked, Benny. Ben, look at that.
Wow.
That's fantastic. Listen, we know the summer is busy, and we know you got a lot going on, and it's hot. And instead of just throwing your traditional hamburgers and hot dogs on the grill, grill up some chicken and make a chicken salad. You could put it in the fridge, it'll last for days. You can make sandwich after sandwich, eat it on its own, give it to your kids, give it to your neighbors, have some friends over, have a little lunch. It's absolutely delicious. If you want this recipe, as always, it's in the description below. And from my house to yours, bon appetit. You are my special angel.
How's your summer going so far?
My summer is terrible. I've been at this grill since it started. Even when you're not here, I have to be at this grill. I'm never allowed to leave. I always have to be making something. Peppers, steak, chicken, fish, shrimp. Something has to be made.